The Story Center presents The City of Brass. Final part, the desert lay silent, the golden dunes stretching endlessly under the fading sun. At the heart of the City of Brass, the stone of brass pulsed with trapped souls crying for release. Kaelan stood before it, his sword glowing with sacred fire, the courage of the ages flowing through his veins. The spirit of the old craftsman appeared, pointing to the glowing runes etched around the stone. Kaelan knew the final trials awaited. He stepped forward, resisting the temptations of treasure that shimmered before his eyes. Gold, jewels, and visions of power tried to sway him, but he held firm. The storm of fear arose next. Shadows twisted into dragons, ghosts, and the faces of lost artisans. His heart trembled, but he remembered the cries of the imprisoned souls and pressed on. The last trial was solitude and sacrifice. A narrow brass bridge stretched over an abyss of light, leading directly to the stone. Every step weighed heavily, the wind howling around him like a chorus of past voices. But Kaelan's resolve did not falter. With each step, the runes around the stone began to glow faintly, responding to his courage and purity. At the center of the bazaar, the stone of brass shone brighter, swirling with souls desperate for freedom. Suddenly, the ground trembled, and Ifritus, the brass dragon, rose from the shadows, wings unfurling and molten eyes blazing. Its roar shook the city, and fire erupted across the ruins. Kaelan's sword flared as he dodged flames, weaving between debris, spirits forming protective shields around him. With a deep breath, Kaelan activated the runes, beams of light shooting from the stone. Fragments of souls began to rise, shimmering like liberated stars. Ifritus sensed the change and lunged, flames curling like serpents through the bazaar. Kaelan's blade met the dragon's molten scales, sparks flying with each strike. He fought not for glory, but for the voices trapped in the stone, the artisans, kings, and wanderers whose cries had echoed for centuries. The battle raged. Kaelan leaped across crumbling towers, striking scales harder than iron, dodging fire that would melt stone. The spirits guided his steps, forming shields and barriers, their hope strengthening his courage. As the fight reached its peak, the stone pulsed violently, demanding the final act. A willing heart. Kaelan understood. To free the souls completely, he had to give himself. Stepping forward, sword pressed into the core of the stone, Kaelan felt his body dissolve in blinding light. A tremendous explosion of golden radiance swept across the ruins, shattering Ifritus into dust that scattered across the desert. The shards of the stone glowed briefly, releasing 1,000 souls, ascending like stars into the sky. Kings, craftsmen, wanderers, finally free. Kaelan's spirit joined them, immortalized in the desert winds, his courage echoing through time. The city shimmered one last time at dawn, then sank beneath the sands, hidden forever. The curse of the City of Brass was broken, the souls at peace, and the story complete.